यूट्यूब ने तो लाइव नहीं किया ना, कर दिया, म्यूट करके रखो। म्यूट है। कुछ कमेंट तो नहीं है सर? CBSE समय से शुरू नहीं करते। आगे को ये करो। लिंक
Okay, good afternoon everyone. I am Sanjeev Shivesh from iStartup, and as you are all aware, we are now in the third cycle of YOUTHIDEATHON. And first of all, we are honored that this YOUTHIDEATHON this year is being launched at CBSE in the august presence of Joseph Emmanuel, Director of Academics of the District South. So I really want you to give a very short applause and welcome. We are also honored that we have lots of very people who have been very close to us. So we have the presence of PSC, management, entrepreneurship, and just to give you a backdrop, YOUTHIDEATHON was conceptualized about 3 years, 2021, with Anil Kumar Pokhrial, who is the CEO. Right now, he should not be available here as Scaling 4.0 being discussed by government. So we had a brainstorming session, and Anil Pokhrial and all of us, and we really thought that something like Ideathon is much needed. Something like Ideathon is much warranted in the teenager space, which is the space dominated by schools. So that was the genesis of YOUTHIDEATHon, and with the support and blessings of all, we are in the third cycle. Right? So when you start, you never know that it's going to be in the third cycle. We all think it's going to be one-off stuff, but persistence matters. And why I'm saying persistence matters, because we have lots of young minds here. There are students. There are 4 teams out of the last year's top 10 teams of YOUTHIDEATHON, and some of you would get chance to see the work on the ground floor. So they will introduce. They will also do experience sharing. And we have school principals, mentors, teachers, and we have expert mentors from CEW, Ankur and team, who have helped develop ideas into real stuff. So things that we're going to see downstairs, right? This is coming out of a lot of effort of all the teachers. So really warm welcome to all of you for having made yourself present for the launch of YOUTHIDEATHON. Can we give a round of applause there? Now, one last word about YOUTHIDEATHON from my side, and I'll keep on coming in. 2021, 21st September was the first launch, and then we had the second. We had 62,000 students in the first edition. Second edition had 95,000 plus students, and this year we are aiming big. So when we are dreaming bigger, and that is why we really want support of everyone, and we are really honored that we had support of us. CBSE has been, every year CBSE has been communicating this message, but this year the energy is higher. So I really want all of us to listen from Dr. Keswagi sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My colleague, Dr. Joshir, Dr. Pragya, RP, all other Archana, and all my colleagues from Skill Education and Academic Unit. Of course, all the eminent principal, representative from Management and Entrepreneurship Sector Schools Council, representative from CEW. I think so. One member has joined us through online also. And of course, the winners, mentor, teacher, educators, community, those who have assembled physically here today. Big congratulations to all of you. And of course, those who are joining through our YouTube channel. I think it's a continuous effort of collaboration. It's definitely reflect any idea, any innovation, if it is kept in some storage space like brain or physical locker, I think nobody is going to be benefited out of it. Okay, major idea can be retained in someone's mind, but it may not help. So, in the age of 21st century, whenever you are doing something for your own development, if it really helps the country, if it really helps the world, then that development is made. Otherwise, absolutely not. So, I am again congratulating these young minds, because you have not only come up to this stage, because he has already uttered the number. It's close to 1 lakh बच्चों का साथ एक कंपटीशन हुआ है. I know CBSE आज का तारीख में 2 करोड़ फैमिली को टच कर रहा है, और 2 करोड़ में से 1 लाख अप्रोक्सीमेटली 1,92,000 अगर हम अप्रोक्सीमेशन यूरी में जाए, तो रेस्ट ऑफ द थिंग्स क्या उनका पास ब्रेन नहीं है? इसे भी क्वेश्चन, सब कुछ है, बट एक आइडिया से उसको डॉक्यूमेंटिंग करना एंड फॉलोड बाय एक प्रोसेस फॉलो करके पार्टिसिपेट करने का जो करेज है, आई थिंक यू आर पार्ट ऑफ दोज 92,000. मैं तो सबको बधाई दे रहा हूँ. एटलीस्ट 92,000 वो करेज है जो उन्होंने आगे आया है. उसका बाद जो कंपटीशन हुआ है, जो प्रोसेस हुआ है, उसमें द बेस्ट आप लोगों को चुना गया है. तो और ये जो लंबे चौड़े 2.5 months का जो प्रोसेस है, besides your academic load, besides your sports and other activities, you have really devoted a time, and that's why you are here. और एक आइडिया एंटरप्राइज में बदलने के लिए this kind of patience is more important. Without that, it's not possible. अगर हम मुनि ऋषियों का भी बात करें, मोक्ष प्राप्त करने के लिए अगर हम स्टोरी लाइन में जाए, 3 साल, 5 साल, 12 साल तपस्या किया है. So तपस्या means somewhere लगा रहा. And here today morning was also I was discussing it's another similar kind of event through online. वहाँ पे मैंने just एक concept बोला है, fail forward. Fail forward. Fail stop के लिए नहीं है. Fail होता है forward होने के लिए. Just a few minutes back, I got a message from someone close. केमिस्ट्री का नोबेल प्राइज जो इस बार मिला है, अभी अनाउंस हुआ है, उनको जो फोन किया गया है और उनका वहाँ पे लिखा गया how much truth it is that need to be verified. इसलिए I have not forwarded that message. That is also another issue. उनका फर्स्ट ईयर केमिस्ट्री में he was failed. So failure is actually stepping stone for the success. और एंटरप्रेन्योर जर्नी में फेल होना तो एकदम खास बात है, फेल होना ही है। अगर एडिसन का एग्जांपल्स, कितना पेटेंट है उनका पास, कैसे मिला है? और इन्होंने बिलीव मी, उनका एक स्टोरी लाइन है, उनका फैक्ट्री में एक बार आग लग गए थे, तो आई थिंक सब लोग सोच रहे थे, इंक्लूडिंग हिज सन, फैमिली मेंबर, क्लोज फैमिली मेंबर्स, तो हम तो गया। तो दैट मींस विल स्टार्ट अ फ्रेश। तो उसके लिए भी धैर्य होना चाहिए। तो नंबर 1 इज, आर यू ओपन फॉर कोलैबोरेशन? सो आइडिएशन का फास्ट है, और आइडिएशन के लिए आजकल का जो थ्योरी है उसमें पहले क्या होता था, इस टाइप का एक क्लोज डोर में जितना भी टॉप स्ट्रेटेजी डिस्कशन होता था, टॉप लेवल का लोग बैठा हुआ होते थे, कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होते, इंक्लूडिंग सीबीएसई, कुछ गिने चुने कुछ लोग बैठेंगे और वहां पे चर्चा होगा क्या होगा नेक्स्ट ईयर का पॉलिसी, ठीक है। और अभी का स्ट्रेटेजी क्या है? लेट अस एंगेज एकेडमिक असेसमेंट स्कीम, टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग, सब में हम लोगों का स्ट्रेटेजी क्या है? वी डायरेक्टली एंगेज द स्कूल टीचर एंड स्कूल प्रिंसिपल, दे कम हियर, दे गिव अस द स्ट्रेटेजी, वहां को हम फाइन ट्यून करते। सिमिलरली इन द इंडस्ट्रियल स्पेस, अभी द कस्टमर सेंट्रिक अप्रोच इज ह्यूज। अभी कस्टमर डिसाइड करते हैं इस टाइप का प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में आना चाहिए। ब्यूटी इंडस्ट्री इज बूमिंग लाइक एनीथिंग, हॉस्पिटलिटी इंडस्ट्रीज, आए दिन टूरिज्म का हर टाइप का एड कैंपेन आ रहा है। These are creating the social change, और उस चेंज में how your idea would be placed, you have to visualize yourself 20 years beyond the line, और उसके लिए आपको तपस्वी विजुअलाइजेशन में होना है, किस टाइप का प्रॉब्लम यू कैन एनकाउंटर। तो आप एक दफा अगर सोचेंगे तो आप अपने फैमिली मेंबर्स का प्रॉब्लम, अपने स्कूल डेज का प्रॉब्लम, you will interlink and that becomes the problem tree. But ये चार ग्रुप अगर आप विनर्स टीम में डिस्कस करेंगे तो चार अलग जियोग्राफी, अलग आइडिया, अलग प्रॉब्लम लैंडस्केप को जब नेटवर्क हो जाएगा, and think startup should do that. इनका आपस में प्रॉब्लम डिस्कशंस के लिए लाना है। And my last point is, whatever you do, the sustainable approach is quite critical. आज का तारीख में G20 इवेंट हमारा पड़ोस में ही भारत मंडप में हुआ है। सारे ग्लोबल लीडर जब भी एनवायरमेंटल इशू आता है, हाथ पीछे नहीं लेते, सब कंधों पे कंधे हाथ लगा के इकट्ठा लड़ेंगे। I am again repeating my sentence. If your development need to be meaningful for the world, then it should be, the outcome should be sustainable, and that also environmentally sustainable. No matters what kind of, whether it is bringing atom bomb बनाने का बाद भी appreciation हुआ है, but how far it is sustainable. But if it is towards the nuclear fusion or nuclear fission, then definitely the discovery is really helpful for nuclear power generation. But if it is adopted in terms of bombing a particular region, then it is not sustainable. So my humble request to all the winner and future winner, that we need to understand the problem in that way, and ideations, outcome, of course, the Team Management Sector Skills Council and Team Startup, CEWP, and we all, our skill team, academic team, assessment teams, will be involved here as a CBSE. And lastly, I like to thank Honorable Chairperson CBSE because she is trying to promote this ideation through, and not only, we are not limiting that only with the CBSE school. Even if the other schools, board students also like to participate here, I think we should open that door because student के लिए हम boundary नहीं लगाना चाहिए. With this, let me stop there. Thank you.
Right, so thank you very much for inspiring and saying all the words which are important. Just to summarize, Saha sir just talked about any innovation is at the cusp of technology, society, and today sustainability has become the crux of our thinking. In fact, sir, during this G20, a new term came, and it's no more global warming, it is global boiling. And till the time we understand the meaning of this, we are not going to find solutions. So sometimes hard messages matter. And sir, one of your message to us, we will take that message and do efforts to transfer ideas from one school, between inter-school transference of ideas. We were in fact discussing with the principal ma'am right now on the same thought. And in fact, Ankur is here from CWB. We thought of one.
और इनको इन बच्चे लोगों को ब्रांड एम्बेसडर बना के एटलीस्ट जहाँ पे है, जिस स्कूल्स का है, आसपास का 15 स्कूलों का बच्चों को एटलीस्ट स्कूल्स का एक 1 ईयर लोअर एज ग्रुप का बच्चों को मोटिवेट करने के लिए बोलो. And whatever support you require from CBSE sides in terms of logistics or anything, we will do that.
I think that's
connect online also.
yeah, we'll
Try to limit with the neighboring schools. They can reach.
so just to
शुरू में कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड अप करें
Sir, just to
अपने
build
बिहार
on,
ग्रुप का साथ बात करके देन ऑनलाइन में ले
let's
आए.
share something interesting which is happening as part of YOUTHIDEATHON. And we had shared, but just because you said now, this year in YOUTHIDEATHON, some of you would know that we have created internship opportunities. So about 100 students from all across India. They are connecting globally and they are taking the message of innovation and encouraging students in their community.
ठीक है.
Right, so this is the first time that we experimented, and because of that, even before launch, we have about 10,000 plus ideas already. So, let me ask Dr. Joseph Emmanuel to speak.
Thank you, Dr. Saha. All the esteemed members present here, my colleague Dr. Pratya, and the school leaders, young idea creators, and all those who are joined virtually on this platform. Let me congratulate Dr. Saha and the entire team involved in this ideathon exercise. For the last 3 years, very successfully you have been organizing it, and this year you are thinking something big, that too at the right time, because this year India's moon mission saw big success. G20 was big success, and at many areas we have shown our credibility and our competence, particularly in the health sector. The achievement of the country during COVID uploaded worldwide. So this is the right time, right atmosphere is there, and Indian youth's potential and credibility is acknowledged and accepted worldwide. And Indian youth has proved that not only the sky, beyond the sky we can reach. Now the sun mission is going on. beyond moon. So idea can change life. Idea can only change life. And in fact, the Indian society could not reach its height because of certain inherent limitations. And one aspect Dr. Saha pointed out here, or Sanjay, you have pointed out, I don't recollect. Because the process that needs to be followed is not there. It's not that we don't have idea. So after creating an idea, generating an idea, that idea needs to be passed through certain process. That process is not there. It is missing. That is why if you take the number of patents registered across the globe, we are not visible. But suppose if you talk about jugaad, we would be probably number one in the world. So, a culture of creating documentation and translation of idea into reality, and how to see and how to take the failures coming on the way. So that is a real challenge. So though we are promoting entrepreneurship, we wanted to bring more and more entrepreneurs every year from our academic institutions. Everything is there, but how to meet this target, how to bring it as a reality, that is a challenge before us. And this is the first step towards that idea. So creating idea in their minds, inspiring them to think beyond their normal limits, and encouraging them to embrace challenges. And also preparing them mentally to accept failures in it. And failures is not the end, but it's the beginning, the stepping stone. That kind of a mindset and attitude needs to be created in the minds of the young children. That is what is required. If you look at the example of some of the communities in our own society, there are examples. We don't need to go anywhere else. Some of the communities, so particularly the business communities in our own society, those communities, the individual possess certain inherent qualities. It is basically about practicing what you are thinking. So that gap needs to be bridged. Then only you can achieve success. So think big, preparing a mentality to go that extra mile to reach that target, and the persistence and perseverance to meet the challenges and failures in between, and working along with the team. All will help you to see this zenith of your success. It's not a person's achievement, it is a society's achievement. And as a society, all of us have a responsibility to support these young entrepreneurs. So, the step taken by the skill education unit is a very big step. It's a beginning, and the participation of students is increasing every year. And help them to pass through these processes very effectively. And beyond this ideathon, help them to register their patents wherever they fulfill that quality standards. And as a culture, this patenting thing should go to our institutions. One of my friend's child, just recently I met him, I talked to him, what are you doing? He's an engineer. And he has patented, that this coconut leaves, by using coconut leaves, he has created a straw. Very simple thing. And that is a, what do you call this, in today's world, no chemical, nothing is there, very natural thing. Vegan society, vegan article. So this straw he has patented. And coconut leaves, everyone throw. And he got patent for that. Now across the world, whomsoever is using this coconut leaves for making straw, he will get his royalty. So very small thing, you know, things which we used to throw before us. So that he thought about it, a young child, he's thought about it, he must be near 23 or 24. He has completed his engineering BTech. Then he was doing something, and in between this idea came to his mind. So finally he completed the process. So this kind of support needs to be given to our children. Let them think beyond their normal scope. Let them commit mistake. You know, that is also very important. You know, when somebody commits mistake, society as a whole should also accept. So we should be ready. Rather, you know, we always blame the person that you failed. But you know, as a society, what are you doing? To what extent we support the failed population? Yes. Yeah. So that is why, you know, see, finally, you know, the researchers going to the research institutions, all of them may not be equally good. They may not be equally successful. But what are you doing to them? They have also the right to lead a successful life and decent life. So for that, what are you doing? So all those things are big questions before us. But for young children, you know, you should not worry about all those things. You should think openly, think very, very scientifically, and follow that scientific process of translating idea into action and be successful in life. So congratulations all the winners of the previous episodes, and wish all the best to this current year program, and beyond 1 lakh, let this target be achieved, and let the spirit of Ideathon spread all across the institutions across the country, beyond CBSE, and as a culture, let it be a change agent to transform our society. Thank you, all the best.
Thank you very much, sir, for your message. Just to make it elaborate on the point, on the process of innovation. YOUTHIDEATHON, as all of you are aware, is a multi-step. It's a 5-staged event, and it starts with a simple idea, and then it goes to developing that idea into some sort of a value proposition. Then there's the interview stage, then there's the prototyping stage. Then 10 teams are selected as winners who are given 1 lakh rupees of incubation grant. And 1 lakh incubation grant comes in stages, progress phase. So keep progressing and you keep getting the grant. So ultimately at the end of it, there's a meaningful result. Right? So that's the way this Ideathon has been designed to build a culture of innovation, right? And to everyone out here and to everyone who's listening to us on the YouTube, what sir is saying, and Dr. Bhav also mentioned, it's fail fast, fail forward, right? And enjoy your failures, right? The society never tells you to enjoy your failures, but the fun of life is all about failures. We all fail on a daily basis. It's not an exam as an exam. Keep failing, learning, and only then you move into the next cycle, right? So, because now I have raised this whole question of fail fast, failing exams, etc., etc., may I invite Dr. Pragya to say some words.
Dear students who are the winners and to others who have joined us in person present as well as those who are joined us virtually. Good afternoon to everyone. My view is just a few words. I will stick to few words only. What an idea, sir. Because it is indeed a very great idea to have a youth ideathon. Whenever I think about such things, just two lines come into my mind. Always I am believing in that also. Come my friends, never too late to seek a new word. Those who have studied literature and Tennyson, they know these lines are from Ulysses. And these lines tell us about the flow, so that you can have your ideas and your vision about future, so that you can progress. So India at present has the largest number of youth population. I was just going through the reports. It's more than 50% who are below the age of 25. So youth population, young minds, and the vision to do better in their lives, to be successful. All these combined together would actually make us what an idea, Sarji. So many innovations. But the only thing that we require is that to make this idea come forward in the form of employment generation. That is also required. So whatever idea you have, whatever innovations you do, they should actually make our country a more powerful economy in the world. So let us think about that, along with having it self-sustainable and all environmental sustainability and all the positive things that we want our world to be. So with this, I congratulate the winners of last few sessions, and my wishes for the others who will be participating in the new editions of Youth Idea. Thank you so much.
And thank you very much. Love the message of Tennyson. And listen, everyone, this is a learning exercise, right? Everyone is saying that we have to take this in a learning stride. An idea that generates in your mind now, and by the time you reach November, that idea would have scaled up multiple versions, a new thing would happen, provided you keep an open mind. So that's the journey. And with this, may I now invite Disha Singh from Management Entrepreneurship Skill Council to give the message from NEPSC. We are missing the Sophia. Sahasar is missing the Sophia. Yes, message.
Okay. Hi, sorry, the virus nowadays, everybody is down. So Karan Pokhriya is in the ministry. Youth idea, it's like a baby to us. The idea, very well centered, and when I came to the office, it was like a seed. And now, it's a very emotional journey for us, like seeing our baby growing. It's 3 years now. So congratulations. And a round of applause to the team, entire startup team. Be it the logo, to the social media, pages, everything. We have done the brainstorming in the office and in your office. So seeing the success every year, the student counts are increasing day by day. It's an immense pleasure to be a part of such skilling. We are a skilling council, and we do skilling for the ecosystem where the students are like generally ITI or dropouts and all. But this kind of thing, this kind of innovative ideas, we never thought. I think जब हम स्कूल में थे शायद हमें भी अगर संजीव सर और शिवानी मिलते तो शायद हम भी कुछ कर चुके होते बट हमें उस टाइम पे हमें बस इतना ही पता होता था माँ बाप कहते थे बेटा डॉक्टर बनना है इंजीनियर बनना है या टीचर बनना है ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं हो तो टीचर बन जाओ लेडीज के लिए सबसे अच्छा प्रोफेशन है बट यस दिस आइडिया यू गाइस आर लकी कांग्रेचुलेशन टू ऑल द विनर्स आप लोगों को ये टाइम मिला है जहाँ पे you guys are exploring yourself, you guys are exploring your brains, and it's about the education system also. The education system has given the students the chance to explore the ideas. We cannot always blame the technology. That technology ने बिगाड़ दिया है. नहीं, technology ने बच्चों को बहुत ज़्यादा स्कोप दिया है. हमें पता ही नहीं होता था कि आखिर है क्या. हम सिर्फ किताबें पढ़ते थे, हम आते थे घर और खेलने भाग जाते थे. आज के बच्चे स्कूल से ही सीख के आते हैं कि आज हमें ये classes करनी है, हमें ये करना है, and they come up with experimental things. Every day they come up with experimental things. Like आज हमें ये invent करना है. So Youth Ideathon was a platform in 2021 which was very new to us. We have seen students were so excited and the entire team. दिन रात एक कर दी आप लोगों ने. छोटी सी टीम हुआ करती थी and I think संजीवा सर and शिवानी मैम like रात रात आप लोग कितनी रातें आप लोगों ने मतलब दी है इस पूरे ड्रीम को. And finally we are in third year. Congratulations, sir. And this is a platform for all the students where they can actually explore themselves and we can definitely, we will be going global. So I really hope for the best. इसी साल global चले जाए and next year हमारे पास international brands भी आए. And CBSE Sahasar has always been a part of this event. हम 2021 से Sahasar चाहे कितने भी busy क्यों नहीं होते थे, but थोड़े time के लिए भी ये time निकाल के जरूर इसका part होते थे. So I feel really blessed and proud for be a part of Youth Ideathon. So congratulations, sir, and all the best, students and teachers. You have been a wonderful mentor. हमें भी शायद ऐसे teachers मिलते जिन्होंने इतना explore करने के लिए दिया होगा तो शायद कुछ कर चुके होंगे. Thank you so much. Thank you.
3 साल हो गया तो अभी स्कूल में नर्सरी का एडमिशन्स के लिए आइडिया मैं वो इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ so that let it also spread across all layer of school.
So, just to elaborate on that, the 2021 edition Youth Ideathon was from class 6 to class 12. Last year we experimented, not so successfully, class 4 to class 12. This year, we really need your support to make it happen from class 4 to class 12, right? And why I'm saying this? Because one thing in stats, what we miss, and I really want all of us to appreciate, 12,000 plus teachers participated in it, getting the message, attending the program. Without teachers, this program would have never reached that number. So I think all of us and students, we should honor our teachers and we give a round of applause.
Sensitization workshops in tier 2, tier 3 cities, if possible physically or virtually, because these days the school network is very strong and you can utilize our hub of learning also. I think we need more people participation from tier 2, tier 3 cities. In metros, people get a lot of opportunity. If not this one, the other one.
Yeah.
But their opportunities are limited. Let us reach there. This is my humble request to both council as well. Yes. All the cities.
So, we'll also we'll take this suggestion and implement it, start implementing this.
Just listen to some or
Yes, so the time has come that we really want to listen to the winners of last year. We have 4 teams here, and I'm going alphabetically. So first, can we have team from Amity International School?
Yes.
Okay, Mannat, can you walk first actually, right? So Mannat, can you come here and talk about your project and experience of this?
so you can see these cities reserved for the winner. Young entrepreneur जिन्होंने अपना कमाल already दिखा दिया. Please carry on.
Thank you, sir. I'm Mannat. I'm from Delhi Public School, Arpitpura, and today I'm representing our team, Beat the Need, Aiding in Saving Lives. To be very brief, our idea is basically like the referral system for hospitals, where we as a third party are referring patients to the hospital. So since such kind of a system already exists, we're not trying to change the lifestyle or the way of working, but we're trying to overlap our system on top of the system that's already built, that it is easy for us to integrate it into the hospitals and the EMS. So today we all know that a lot of emergency calls are made every single day. However, it's very difficult to connect to hospitals, the centralized hospitals. Moreover, if you don't have the specific number for private hospitals, it's very difficult to get in touch with them. So we provide a one-stop solution, Beat the Need, that helps in getting immediate attention and aid by connecting to a nearby hospital. So much like what Swiggy and Zomato do. So we're like an intermediate between the hospital and the user. So we began ideating on this about a year ago when we saw that YOUTHIDEATHON was accepting ideas for it. So when we filled up the form first, it was just an idea. However, in the 5-step process, we went on from ideating to including our business plan, the revenue structure, and then finally having an application, 3 applications, one for the user, one for the hospital, and one for the ambulance service. And we tried to integrate all that by using coding languages like PHP, Java, and JavaScript. So with that, we've been able to have something set up, and in future we plan to reduce the reliance on smartphones and integrate such things into wearables, so that it's easy to connect and have our app and get in touch with hospitals wherever in whatever situation.
Like to work on this idea further, means as a part of passion and career. I think there's a lot of business scope I foresee.
They are planning. They are.
And moreover, what I'm finding it is for this holistic and inclusive and your idea or even business planning also for social change and social transformation. So I think you should continue along with your team, and also requesting the parents to support that. Parents.
It's not the patient-centric, classically for the user, so it's easy for anybody from any sector of the society to use that app. And we're trying to make it as clean and have an easy UI UX, so that it's very, very eco-friendly and for sustainable in nature also.
Fine. So only one inclusion I will suggest. Once it develops and the app learns a lot, in the backdrop how the generative AI can help to connect the multiple scalability of beds, scalability of the surgeon, ambulance, because sometimes based on the emergency or based on the requirement, whether nearby hospital bed is free, but the concerned surgeon or concerned medical practitioner whose attention is required for that particular case, whether that is available or not, for that you can utilize generative AI later.
So this is also one of the instances where technology is being used for nation service. It's a noble cause which Mannat and other people has done. So a round of applause for that.
Very quick word about Mannat. From the stage of idea till I interviewed you, I remember. And I really found her very persistent, and the team together kept on working and slowly growing. So I saw a journey of growth one step at a time. I really loved it. And I really want to sort of give them a wonderful idea to try and build an entity. Well done, Mannat. Thank you. And we now invite team from MIT International School, Vasundhara. Very exciting work they have done, guys. And can the mentor also?
Hello everyone, good afternoon. We feel honored to stand here and present our project as it's a dream come true. It's not every day that you beat thousands of projects and reach the top position. On behalf of Amity International School, we participated in Youth Ideathon organized by iStartup CBSE. Our team had a marvelous and ingenious idea to convert best out of waste, which was initially presented through a video on the basis of which we were selected in top 1000. The aim was to make a herbal nutrient powder for micronutrient deficient children from fruit and vegetable peels, which is tested at Fasai Labs. The idea had been patented, and in the next round, it was elaborately demonstrated. The idea had been after a tough fight, we emerged victorious and got selected in top 100 and then top 25 after clearing multiple rounds and interviews. And we were given the opportunity to present our project at IIT Delhi, standing among the top 10 projects of India. This was really one of the biggest exposure for us by Think Startup. They have been very supportive and helpful to us and guided us at each step about how we have to present and what minute details we could add to our project to make it perfect. We really want to thank our school, chairperson ma'am and our principal ma'am for providing us with this opportunity where we could present and aim at solving a major problem of our country and the world. So our Prime Minister's vision also aims to empower India's youth by offering necessary skills and training to increase their chances of getting jobs in various sectors. This platform gives opportunity to young students to become future entrepreneurs and contribute towards various sustainability development goals. मेरा आइडिया जो बदल दिया. Thank you all.
अच्छा बोल रहे हैं?
When we started, sir, we started with the idea.
Really commendable.
Ma'am, and I just want to add one thing. This is basically for the micronutrient deficient children because it's not a milk-based powder because they do not get milk to drink. So whatever they get, if they are not getting anything, they can just mix it in water and in dal, chapati, any vegetable, and it is just pure only herbal product because we have compared it with other products. They have some mixing and that's why from school support or
अच्छा बात है पेटेंट करा लिया.
Yes, and
And
we-
let me add one thing because आपने न्यूट्रिएंट का बात किया है. कि how many of you have heard of NAD, nutrient deficiency? In India, statistics say it is more than 8. It's in multiple lakhs of children are actually suffering with it. So I think this kind of ideation and products, which definitely it would be cheaper than that of the
Yes.
so-called company-led speaker, because in the children section, especially for the early years, only 2-3 brands are dominating the entire globe. Our country is also not exception. I'm not promoting them through this platform, but I would like to promote you people's friends through CBSE YouTube business channel.
Thank you so much, sir. So one thing,
They have
like
they have a sample.
if a child did not like the taste, you can mix it in any food item like we have made laddus from it.
Everyone
And
out there
request-
has a sample made by this.
Please, ma'am,
You
please.
can, if you want to
Ah,
try.
yes.
I did last.
Yes, yes.
Anyone who wants to
So
try.
basically it is from peel and we have mixed it in peda. So like 5 gram on the basis of requirement of child age. Like we cannot give much to the child. So mother can mix it in anything.
No
So
problem.
directly
I have,
powder.
I have reduced mine.
And thanks
Thank
to
you.
our ma'am, they give us the platform. Our principal ma'am always encourages fail to CBSE on ideathon. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
sir.
Big round.
Thank you.
Huge round of applause for that. Can I now invite team from Bal Bhavan Public School, Mayur, Bihar to come here? They have a very interesting project called Flute. While they come, and also the mentor teacher, while they come, I just want to bring to your attention. I just want to bring your attention. So, मेरा idea जो बदलते भारत, and from there we have got a new tagline: iStartup, a good thing for India.
So YouTube.
iStartup, a good thing for India. So from idea, we really want to move to the world of startups, and this year the focus of YOUTHIDEATHON is, ideas which can be made into startups, right? So the message should go to everyone. iStartup, a good thing for India. Okay, Team Sloot, over to you.
Good morning, everyone. We are Team Salute from Bal Public School. It's basically a compression with algorithm. And if you want to know more about how Salute works, I would like to give it an above. Hi.
Alright.
Fluid is a compression technology. Although compression technologies we have been using since decades, but the thing is, all those compression methods needs to be decompressed so as to run the file. They are good for storing applications and files, but they are not suitable if you want to run them. Fluid solves this issue, and we are currently working on the Android applications so that we can run the compressed files in the same format that they have. Moreover, we had been working on a domain, and we are working with a startup which would like to basically our basically Sloot work basically Sloot helps to compress application files. You have already tried to compress media files like photos, videos, but it's different how Sloot works. Sloot tries to compress application file, executable file like APK, which can't be compressed, or if you compress then you can't use it in the compressed form. You have to decompress or unzip it. So here comes the Sloot. Sloot helps to use that same file in the compressed form, and that's how we are revolutionizing the compressing industry or the tech industry. I think it's important to show gratitude because we can't achieve this type of success alone. So I would like to thank our school, Balman Public School, and our school principal, Vivek Gupta sir, who gave us these opportunities, and our mentor, Harpreet ma'am, who constantly pushed us to participate in this competition and do something new. Our school's area lab and teachers were a constant support. Also, I would like to thank Sivesh sir, Shivani ma'am, and Vandana ma'am, basically the whole thing startup team, who helped us to convert our idea into a startup. Sloot currently is in early stage, but we believe it has the potential to make some positive impact in this world. Currently, we are in talk with potential customers and partners, and we have made a roadmap how we are going to work, and we are working on a marketing strategy. Also, we are in talk with recently we talked with Atlantis, a company who is interested to use Sloot for compressing their application so that it is accessible for the people living in rural areas so that they can use the app in low-end devices. So we are working with them. I think SLOOT, Sloot.
So better you connect with Mr. R.P. Singh and through him with management sector, sorry, this media sector skills council. The entire media industry, unlike even through this management sector skills council, also you can reach to that. So entire animation industry, the file size is huge. And not only storage, I'm not worrying about the storage because disk in TV is available. Only thing is that through internet, how one can transfer that file, or that compressing technique is more required. So at this stage, what you can do, yeah, you can add. At this stage, I think if you can do that, and especially not only in case of presentations or anything, even the large media file, real-time media file. Suppose, especially in the field of media journalism, in the far-flung area, supposed to cover the Sikkim disaster, what is happening. So even sometimes people are using the satellite and other, and in that particular area, it is not really possible to send the high size data through whatever internet is available. So how, and even in the emergency situations. So you would like to add anything?
Yes, sir. Like you stated about how when we share applications or media files to the internet, so there's a huge size file size there. What Sloot is working on is being cross-platform executable. That means if you see an Instagram app that's on Android, that may be around 45 to 50 MB, but that same application for iOS is comes up to be about 100 MB. So there's a gap for the same application. There's a gap because of the platform they are built on, Kotlin or Java and Swift. There's a language difference. So Sloot is working to be cross-platform executable. There's no need to make the same apps on different
platform.
Thank you.
Very, so I'm just share my experience about these guys. When I was interviewing them, I was more scared. Yeah, I had so much of confidence that my confidence was shaky. So I said, what the hell? Why not find direct them to someone who knows more about technology than me? And then that guy said that look, these guys are working on something very interesting. You must select them, right? So I directly
That's good. और मेरे थोड़ा nostalgic भी हो गया because I did one project in '95 using Hoffman algorithm compression, and that was also not this advanced technology. I used only CBSE.
So better boys and institutes and school and round of applause. Now can we invite students from Leelavati School and Maninder sir? For all the people who are interested, this team has set up the whole setup on the
We like to see.
So,
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alexis.
Cloud.
I'm Aditya, and this is my friend Logan, Sanjot, Priyanshu, and our respective sir, Mr. Rajendra Discussion. We work with YOUTHIDEATHON. We participated in YOUTHIDEATHON in the last year. However, maybe our luck was not good, but we just got to the top 1000. But after that, we were invited to IIT Delhi, where the top 100 teams and the top 510 teams were participating and showcasing their final way. And with that opportunity, we met with the CEW Corporation, with the head as we met Ankur Raman sir as our Okay. So we got selected in that, luckily in that fellowship program. We have worked for 6 months and it just concluded the last month only. We were finally able, that fellowship was finally over the last month, and this was overall a very heartwarming or an overwhelming exposure for like kids. We are genuinely kids. Yeah. Our project basically tackles air pollution at the source. We would like to install it at small scale brick-kiln industries and other manufacturing industries that cannot afford air cleansing because it's expensive for them. So our project basically needs to the soluble particles that are like nitric oxide, the oxides of sulfur, and PM 2.5 and PM 10. There has been a great reduction of these particles, especially PM 2.5. I think they have got the 80%. Yes. So this was really a very heartwarming and overwhelming experience for us.
Would you like to add anything?
Yeah, I sure.
anyone else?
Hello, I am Lavya. I would firstly like to thank Think Startup and CW team for helping us, and also our principal who got this opportunity. So basically our prototype removed the soluble smoke particles from the smoke from big-kiln industries or small scale industries. We sprinkles mist on that or water sprinkler, and the particle get dissolved in it and get drowned. We measured our device. We make the devices with the help of ATL labs in our school, MQ135, and we would like to also thank them.
Better, their projects can be shared with some of the district legislators. Because whether in UP, wherever these big fields and other so-called this kind of industries are there, there it can be circulated, and so that from the magistrate office it comes to the municipality or local panchayat, then there will be some taker.
Visibility also.
We are also planning to deploy these prototypes by 2026. Over 1,000 prototypes will be deployed with the help of CW.
And after installing at 1,000 industries, we will reduce almost 30 to 40% over.
Thank you.
Right. So, sir, when we were discussing this transferability, right, we are discussing with CW on creating few projects which can be transferable across. So that model, Ankur and myself, we are working on.
Why don't you give a kind of write-up for all these projects, all top 100 projects, and also with some digital versions, some kind of process-centric what outcomes. Let us publish in our website that the other schools also see, ideate, so it can be a baseline because एक खाता तैयार हो जाएगा ना एक इस प्रोसेस में ये करने के normally report क्योंकि मैं just interactive report होना चाहिए otherwise we have so many manuals प्रज्ञा ने बहुत सारे manual read and come yes so you got what we are actually aiming for.
One request for all the students who are here. Can you come here for a group photograph together with sir?
No issue. Then you before that let us close the online session because thereafter we can.
Before we close, can I request my partner in crime, Shivani, to
So thank you all firstly for being here today. It's a really big day for us. It's really heartwarming for us, our team, to see. It's really heartwarming to see the progress that YOUTHIDEATHON has had, as Risha said earlier. Basically, it started with a small idea. We started as a team of, with just a mission in mind, saying how do we reach. India is such a large country. We know that the problem today is that how do we unleash our potential. We have so much potential sitting in our schools. Our kids, we have more talented kids in India than other nations have kids. So how do we unleash that immense potential? At the one end we have our Prime Minister messaging, Make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, global change makers coming out of India. And at the other end, we are just not doing enough to unleash that potential. So it started with that thought. The first year of YOUTHIDEATHON, we were a very small team, and we were barely able to make a small sort of noise in the market that this competition is here. Encourage your kids. We did a mass kind of feet on street outreach to areas to say, can people visit schools and encourage kids to participate. So from there, and then that year, the winners from that year, we were really not able to support their journeys beyond that. But then as things went along with your support, sir, and MEPSC, and more and more partners coming on board, today we feel we are now at the cusp of something big. This year we really want to go all out. We want to make sure that we are reaching as many kids, as many schools, as many teachers as possible. We are creating immense amount of opportunities for everybody, and we really want to encourage all schools, all educators to make the most of it, right? Because we are offering so many free workshops, so many opportunities for you to showcase, encourage your students, that it would be a shame if we don't make the most of it. With this kind of a platform, this kind of a support, it's really a dream come true. And thank you so much to everybody, and let's look forward to a great next year.
Right, Mani, thanks for the work. A few last simple messages from us. On the YouTube channel of Think Startup, you will find all top 1,000 ideas of last year. Now, whenever I see those videos, it's extremely hard to differentiate between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 999. And what Leelavati students were telling me that they were not in 99, they were in top 1000, they were not in top 100. But we also created pathways through CEW mechanism, and look at the wonder, the kind of thing that is possible just because of sheer persistence and mentoring. So my last message to everyone out here and a request to spread the word is there's phenomenal amount of knowledge on our YouTube channel. Not only 1000 ideas, it could be उसके पिछले साल के भी 500 idea और है उसमें. So if one really wants to get started, you don't need to go anywhere. Look at it and then start building upon it. Right? With this, I close. We really request your support for. We have a small target, and we really want to support. We really want to work together. It's this is something where all of us who are sitting here, we are in this job. So thank you all. Thank you. Boys, girls, everyone, all students, can you all come here and photograph?